Hi there, and welcome to this lesson where we are going to learn a simple rhythm guitar part for the song Dance Monkey by Tones and I. It's a really easy song, there's only 4 chords that we need to learn for the whole thing, and I've got 2 different rhythm guitar parts for us as well. One for during the verses and one for during the choruses. So let's get right into it, and we'll start off by looking at what chords we need. So the first thing we're going to do to be able to play this song is we're going to take a capo and we're going to put it on the 2nd fret. So now every fret that I call out from here, I'm going to be calling out relative to the capo, not what the actual fret number is in relation to the full fretboard, okay? So the first chord that we need will be an E minor. So we're going to put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, 2nd fret after the capo that is, and our 3rd finger on the D string at the 2nd fret after the capo. And we're going to play all 6 strings for this chord. Next chord we need is C, and for this we're going to put our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string, and we're going to play 5 strings for this chord. Chord number 3 is a D chord. For this we're going to need to put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string, and we're going to play 4 strings for this. And then the final chord is a B minor chord. Now this is a tricky one, this is a bar chord. I also have a video that goes through how to play bar chords properly, as well as little progressions to make them easier and work your way up to playing full bar chords. B minor is a chord that's featured in that video, so if you do struggle with this, have a watch at that video, look at the simplified version of how to play a B minor, and you can play that version if you want, but in this video I'm just going to show you the full version of the B minor, okay? So we're going to take our 1st finger and bar it across the top 5 strings at the 2nd fret. Then we're going to take our 2nd finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the B string, take our pinky and put it on the 4th fret of the G string, and then take our 3rd finger and put it on the 4th fret of the D string. And we're going to play 5 strings for this chord. Okay, so let's just get comfortable at playing those 4 chords. Take some time, pause the video if you have to, change between them all on your own. Really quickly, we're just going to change between them here. You can play along with me, and I'm just going to count you in between all the chords. So let's start off with our E minor chord, and we're just going to do 1 strum of each chord just now, okay? So, ready, steady, E minor, play. Now get ready with our C chord, and ready, steady, C, play. Now get ready with our D chord, and ready, steady, D, play. And now get ready with our B minor, and ready, steady, B minor, play. Alright. And then at this point, the progression would just repeat and we would go back to E minor. So let's do that one more time. We're going to do it a little bit faster now as well, okay? So, ready, steady, E minor, play. Then get ready with our C chord. And ready, steady, C, play. Then get ready with our D chord. And ready, steady, D, play. And then B minor, and ready, steady, B minor, play. Okay, good. So again, take some time, pause the video, practice changing between those chords, try and get the speed up, go between them as fast as you can, because they are quite fast changes in the song. Now let's take a wee look at the rhythm part in our right hand. Right, so let's take a look at the rhythm part for the verse. So we'll start off with our E minor chord, and we're just going to do one strum of an E minor. Then we're going to play the low E string just on its own twice. Then we're going to do another strum of the E minor chord. Play the open low E string twice more. Do a strum of the E minor. And then play the open low E string once. Okay, now I'll put all that together for you so you can hear what that will sound like. It'll be re, de, and strum, E, E, strum, E, E, strum, E. Okay, so take some time, pause the video if you have to, get comfortable with that, get it memorised, and then to play the part properly, all we need to do is change the rhythm of it ever so slightly. So here's what it sounds like in the actual song. So, ready, play. So that last little open E string just comes in a little bit quicker. So like da, 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 da. Okay? Now that pattern is going to repeat for all 4 chords. The only difference is going to be what string we play in between the strums. So for the C chord, instead of playing an open low E string in between strums, we're just going to play an A string. So that will sound like strum, A, strum, A, strum, A. For the D chord, I'm going to play an open D string in between strums. So that will sound like strum, D, D, strum, D, D, strum, D. And then for the B minor chord, we're going to go back to the A string in between strums. So that will sound like ready, and strum, A, strum, A, strum, A. So I'm going to put all that together for you once, just so you can hear what it sounds like, and then me and you are going to try and play it together, okay? So you can just listen up to hear what this one sounds like. It'll be ready, and strum, E, strum, E, strum, E, change chord, A, strum, A, strum, A, strum, A, D, D, strum, D, D, strum, D, strum, A, strum, A, strum, A. If that gets slightly too easy for you, what you can also do if you want is take your right hand, and with this soft part of your right hand here, we can just rest that lightly on the strings at the bridge of the guitar. And that will mute the strings a little bit. That's what we call palm muting. So if we did that with it, it would sound like this. So if you want to, you can try and include some palm muting in there. So now, let's try and play that pattern together, okay? So, ready, steady, ready, play. Strum, E, strum, E, strum, E, strum, A, strum, A, strum, A, strum, D, D, strum, D, D, strum, D, strum, A, strum, A, strum, A. So now let's look at the strumming pattern for the chorus. So I'll play it for you quickly so you can hear it, and then we'll go into it. So, ready, and... Okay, so it's the same pattern for every chord. And all that pattern is going down, up, muting the strings with our right hand, and then another down. So it's down, up, muting with our right hand, down. So let's just stick with the E minor chord for just now and just try and get more comfortable with that. So one more time, it will sound like ready and down, up, mute, down. Okay, ready and down, up, mute, down. Now let's try that together. Ready, steady, ready, play, down, up, mute, down. Then we would change chord. Let's do it with the C chord now. Ready, steady, ready, play, down, up, mute, down. Then the D chord. Ready, steady, ready, play, down, up, mute, down. Then the B minor chord. Ready, steady, ready, play, down, up, mute, down. Okay, so let's put all of that together and try and play the full chorus. So ready, steady, E minor, play, down, up, stop, down. Then C, play, down, up, stop, down. Then D, play, down, up, stop, down. And B minor, down, up, stop, down. And that will just repeat for the entire chorus. So now let's put those two bits together and we're going to play through the verse part and the chorus part. And what we're going to do is play through the verse progression twice and then we'll go through the chorus progression twice as well. That's not the arrangement in the actual song, but just for the sake of getting used to both bits and try to play through them quite quickly, that's what we're going to do. So we're also going to slow the tempo down quite a bit and play through it slowly. Alright, so let's get into it. Ready, steady, and ready, steady, E minor, play. C, D, and B minor, and E minor, C, play, B minor, then the chorus, then C, then D, B minor, and one more time, then C, play, then D, play, B minor, so I just wanted to say that when it comes to strumming patterns, it's not an exact science. You don't need to play exactly what I'm showing you here. I always kind of maintain that as long as you change chord at the right time, the actual strumming pattern itself isn't really that important. If I was playing this song live in a gig or something, I wouldn't play this exact strumming pattern. I wouldn't even play the same strumming pattern for every chord. You know, there would always be slight little variations and slightly different combinations of down and up strokes every time. So my advice to you would be take that pattern and then make up your own thing around that. Improvise some of your own combination of down and up strokes just to mix it up a little, but just take that pattern as like your starting base. So for instance, something like make stuff up, do whatever feels comfortable for you, do whatever you like the sound of, play about with it, do your own thing, you know, it's music, just jam something out. It's all about what you want to hear at the end of the day. Okay, now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to play through a full verse and a full chorus and we're going to do it a bit faster as well. This is going to be pretty close to the full track speed now. So I'm going to welcome in my glamorous assistant, which is going to be me again, who's going to play the melody up here somewhere. There he is. Right, now let's get right into it. So ready, steady, and ready, steady, ready, play. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the lesson, please give it a like down below. You can also subscribe to my channel and share it amongst your friends. I would really appreciate any support, so thank you so much. And until the next lesson, happy practicing.